Metal Mike coming at you. I'm home now, and the last 2 days, as you know, with the films that I've posted up, I've been out picking, out hunting, out looking for things. We hit the liquor store, we hit the alleys. Now I've got most of what I've pulled out this week, the last 2 days, by out busting it, so I can give you an overall look at what I brought in. Okay, let's first start over here. Start early along. That was that mannequin that we got on Monday with this old vintage mid-century stool here. Now yesterday also we pulled that old Jesus picture out of a dumpster. It's broken, of course, but it's still kind of neat. Here's another piece that didn't make it on the camera yesterday. This is just simply an old vintage tile cutter, which I might need, to tell you the truth, if the damn thing works. I'm sure it does, and I'm sure I'll just replace the blade on it. Let me see if I can cover anything else from earlier yesterday. Okay, here we go. Here's a piece. This here is just simply an old record player box. You can see right there, that's where the little turntable sat. And I'm missing the back of it or the front of it. Unsure. But I grabbed that. I found that in the alley yesterday. It's oak, and someone might be interested in that. Okay, now on to the liquor store stuff. Now remember yesterday we got in that old Midway liquor store on University Avenue in St. Paul, which they're tearing down, and we got a few items. Now this was great. I found this in the basement. This is an old caricature. Well, not actually a caricature, because I think that makes fun of someone. It's a drawing of the mayor. And there's his name. I showed it to the owner of the liquor store. He said he didn't know where it came from. Maybe the prior owner of the liquor store knew this guy and it was given to him. Anyway, it's an original piece. I believe it's signed right there. There's the artist. Historic Minnesota piece. Okay, found that in the basement. What did we have into that? Nothing. Right here, modern. I don't like to mess with these, but they were free. And you can't turn your nose up at them. I can sell them at the flea market. I got this tequila. It's a rather large mirror. Then I got this Molson golden beer sign. It's glass, so it's kind of nice. But, you know, it's really not up my alley. But like I said, you got to sell what you have to sell at the flea market. And those pieces will sell very good. Got some old signs here. Got an old Molson golden sign here. Old Strolls, but it's broken. So that'll probably just be forever hanging in the garage. An imported beer sign. Nothing spectacular. An old business entry sign. But this is what I really like here. The pegs to go. The party chart. I've got one more vintage. Also got an old Coke. What's that called? A banner. And down here, I've got to show you this last one. If I can get my finger on it. Just another Pabst keg party chart with two kegs for sale. Now underneath here I've got an old sign for tobacco. It's not old, it's modern. What am I saying? These were still in the box along with two little shelves. If you'll notice right there from the tobacco company, they're tobacco signs. That's an LED one right back there in the corner. Obviously you can't see it, but just good flea market pieces that we can sell. Now this here is a great, it's a Pabst beer price board with the logo. Now that's in the box, mint, never been used, and that's another great find from yesterday in the store. Now these are kind of neat, beat up, but they're keg mates. They're basically coolers that are foam, and you see the tap hangs out the top right there, and that just keeps your keg cool. The owner at the liquor store said they don't even make them anymore, so that's kind of a great little find. Now in here, I've got another roll. This is just a Schmidt advertising roll. Another like St. Patrick's roll of liquor store anniversary stuff. Not anniversary, but St. Patrick's Day celebration. A little bit of copper cord. Some old keg tappers. And this great old mop bucket. Industrial, heavy duty. Look at that bucket on that. Got the ringer and the nice old mop there. Now, moving on. I got this, it must be just an old wine rack, basically, but it was a great rack. It was free. It's vintage. Maybe mid-century. Maybe 1970. Great little sign on it. That's a fun place. All right. Let's roll over here. Now we got this home for the holidays. It's obviously the part of a display. I don't have the rest of it, but still an interesting piece. Double-sided. Little 7-Up piece here. Looks to be okay. Fill it up with a little bit of air. Right here, a nice Pabst barrel for wall hanging piece. Now these old cans here, I don't recognize them. They're just white wine cans, but someone might want them. You know, they're empty. This old sign here, I picked up this old dartboard, Transogram Dart Games. I picked up at, remember that I had told you there was a church over here northeast that was giving away a bunch of free stuff they had thrown out in the lawn. I got that there. Right here, the Three Stooges, little sign, found that in the alley, hangs up, good for $1 or $2 at the flea market. This Crossroads sign here, it's made out of metal. It's modern, yeah, but you know, maybe $5, $10 at the flea market, whatever we got to get for it. Even $1 is better than nothing. Right here, you got this old store. This, you put the roll of paper in here, wrapping paper. Not much, but at the flea market, $2, $3. Over here, this was really cool. I found an entire bag full of old photos right here, as you can see. I already went through them, and we got them loaded up in here. They're from between 1940s and even some earlier stuff, earlier 1900s. But, you know, great flea market or just in a lot on eBay. You can't go wrong. $5, $10, whatever you get for them, it's still something. Now over here, I got this great little lock here with the key. I got that from the liquor store. I don't know what it's from, but it looks like it's maybe from some type of utility type lock that maybe was on an electrical box or something. Here's some pictures that I pulled out and I wanted to get. I got this great little scene here, early 1900s, of this little girl walking her porcelain face doll down the sidewalk. I believe that's off of Rice Street there. And I got this many times folded over photo of a class. There is a nun in the back. She's a teacher. I believe this is from St. Bernard's. But what's great, which I don't think you can get on here, is this girl that's in the very front row. She's cross-eyed, and it's just adorable. And just to see the faces of these kids. I love these type of shots. This is what I live for. You can really just feel the life right through there. And it really is just kind of shows you how quick life goes. Boom, it's gone. Now, got this great Miller. I don't know what we call it. It must be some type of store display. It's flimsy as hell. It's cracked. It's a plastic. I'll try to get rid of it as soon as possible. It's just a liability at this point. I'm going to break it as I move it around. This old piece right here, it's good for the flea market, maybe $2, $3. It's got some Bakelite handles on it. It's filthy as can be, but I think someone will want to clean that up. Now right over here, I got these Halloween liquor store displays. They're basically just blow up pumpkins, but they got the Miller beer on there. Someone will want those. Like I said, if we can get $1, $2, even $5 a piece on those at the flea market this summer, that's a huge profit right there. That adds up quick. Now inside, I still got some more pieces. I got another pack of posters and advertising from this store that I haven't gone through. There might be 20, 30 pieces in there that I have to thumb through. Now there might not be nothing in there, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. Maybe there'll be something neat. In the meantime, keep picking. Metal Mike coming at you. Hey now.